welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, where passion meets precision and every ride tells a story. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting updates in the world of modern classics at the 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200. This machine has always walked the fine line between timeless style and cutting-edge performance, and in 2026, Triumph has refined that formula even further. Whether you're a retro bike enthusiast, a weekend road warrior, or someone eyeing a spirited daily rider, this Speed Twin is gunning for your attention. So, let's twist that throttle and go full speed into what makes the 2026 Speed Twin a standout. The first time you lay eyes on the 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200, it's hard not to get pulled into its visual charisma. It's unapologetically muscular, yet refined with a classic British flair that pays homage to Triumph's deep-rooted heritage. Right from the front, the LED headlamp with integrated DRLs maintains that quintessential round profile, a nod to the iconic motorcycles of yesteryear. But with sharper internal elements and modern lighting, it whispers modernity through a vintage lens. The brushed aluminum headlamp brackets add a touch of premium craftsmanship, framing the lighting setup like a finely cut jewel. As your eyes travel to the front fender, you notice the shortened, sporty arc that hugs the tire with precision. Triumph hasn't tried to overdo it. There's a simplicity that speaks of confidence. The 43mm Marzocchi upside-down forks gleam with a golden hue that contrasts beautifully against the darkened fork gaiters. These forks aren't just for show, they offer precision damping that we'll get to when we hit performance, but visually, they add to that stance of readiness. The twin-disc Brembo M50 monoblock calipers peek from behind the spokes of the cast aluminum wheels, which now feature a lightweight, 12-spoke design that shaves off rotational mass while enhancing the overall aesthetic with their sporty geometry. From the side, the Speed Twin truly begins to flex its visual muscles. The tank, with its sculpted profile and signature knee indents, continues to bear that iconic Triumph badge. Finished in a high-contrast enamel-style design, the tank's silhouette flows seamlessly into the bench seat, offering an unbroken line that enhances its sporty yet approachable ergonomics. The paint options for 2026 include some exquisite dual-tone combinations and new deep sapphire blue with black stripe accents, a stealthy matte graphite with red detailing, and a classic silver ice with jet black. Each finish exudes elegance while hinting at the power it conceals. Triumph's use of brushed metal is deliberate and tasteful, from the aluminum side panels to the minimalistic rear grab rail. The exhaust system, a 2x2 brushed stainless steel setup, snakes elegantly down from the engine, terminating in upswept silencers that hint at its performance voice. From the side, the motor dominates visually, as it should. The parallel twin block is partially blacked out with contrast machined cooling fins and Triumph's logo prominently cast into the cases. The engine is flanked by a subtle cradle frame that almost disappears into the design, leaving the motor to command all attention. Moving around to the back, the Speed Twin closes the loop on its neo-retro design story. The taillight is a compact LED unit, housed in a classic bullet-shaped shell that seamlessly blends old-school design with modern tech. The rear fender is shortened but functional, offering protection while keeping that café copyright tracer-inspired profile intact. The license plate holder and indicators are neatly integrated and don't feel like an afterthought. Triumph has managed to make every piece feel intentional. From the twin shocks with preload adjustability and sporty black springs to the rear wheel that mirrors the front with the same lightweight 12-spoke design. From every angle, the 2026 Speed Twin uses balance. It's not trying to look like something it's not. It embraces its classic lineage while standing firm in the modern world of motorcycling. But beneath that timeless exterior beats a heart that's anything but old-fashioned. At the core of the 2026 Speed Twin is the now Euro 5+ compliant, 1200cc high-power Bonneville twin engine. It's a parallel twin layout, running a 270-degree crank for that distinct character and torquey delivery. Triumph has fine-tuned this engine to produce a robust 99 horsepower at 7,250 revolutions per minute and a thumping 112 Nm of torque at just 4,950 revolutions per minute. This means you get punchy performance right from the mid-range. making it perfect for spirited city sprints and highway overtakes alike. The responsiveness of the throttle has been the kind of bike that flatters intermediate riders and rewards experienced ones. The Pirelli Diablo Rosso 3 tires A stock on the 2026 Model A provide fantastic grip both in dry and damp conditions, making the Speed Twin a capable companion regardless of weather. Braking performance is top shelf. The Brembo M50 radial monoblock calipers paired with 320mm discs up front provide fear-stopping power with great modulation. The rear features innocent caliper gripping a 220mm disc. Rounding out the setup, the dual-channel ABS is unobtrusive and finely tuned, activating only when needed. Electronics on the 2026 Speed Twin include 3 ride modes: A, Rain, Road, and Sport A, each altering throttle response, traction control intervention, and power delivery. The modes are easily switchable on the fly via the switchgear, which itself has been slightly updated for better tactile feedback. There's also switchable traction control, but no EMU-based cornering aids, keeping the rider more involved in the process. Instrumentation is a tasteful blend of analog and digital. Twin clocks display speed and RPM via classic needles, while an integrated LCD screen gives you fuel range, gear flat, without feeling featherlight. It gives you that planted, reassuring feel when cornering or blasting down the freeway. Fuel economy for the Speed Twin hovers around 21 to 23 km/L, depending on riding style, and with a 14.5-liter tank, you can expect a decent range north of 300 km per fill. That makes it a viable option even for light touring, especially when paired with Triumph's optional tank bags and tail packs. As for pricing, Triumph has positioned the 2026 Speed Twin very competitively in its segment. In the US, it starts at around $13,495, while in the UK it comes in at approximately £11,195. Indian enthusiasts can expect a next showroom price near a superscript 112.5 lakhs. Given the premium components, build quality, and overall performance package, the value proposition is very strong. Triumph also offers a wide array of official accessories, from bar-end mirrors and fly screens to performance exhausts and even quick-shifter kits, allowing riders to personalize their Speed Twin exactly how they envision it. Ownership costs remain manageable thanks to Triumph's 2-year unlimited mileage warranty and 10,000-mile service intervals. The brand has also expanded its dealer network globally, making service and parts access easier than ever. To sum it all up, the 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200 is a modern classic in the truest sense. It wears its heritage with pride but doesn't shy away from pushing performance and technology forward. It's as much at home cruising city streets as it is carving up a mountain road or stretching its legs on the highway. It's not a beginner's bike, but it is remarkably accessible. It's not a track machine, but it will surprise you in the corners. And it's not trying to compete with hyper-nakeds. It exists in its own realm, where elegance meets edge. This is the kind of motorcycle that stirs the soul. It's for those who want every ride to be an experience, one that connects you not just to the machine, but to the journey. It's a reminder that motorcycling is not just about specs and numbers, but about the joy of riding something that feels alive beneath you. So if you're looking for a motorcycle that offers style without compromise, performance without pretension, and character without clutter, the 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200 should be at the very top of your list. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 2026 Triumph Speed Twin 1200. If you enjoyed this review and want more deep dives into the latest and greatest in the world of two wheels, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Two Wheel Trends. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you ride the Speed Twin, or are you more into sport bikes or cruisers? We love hearing from fellow riders. Until next time, ride safe, ride smart, and keep the rubber side down.